Oh, alrighty, guys. Here it is, right here. Jeep Compass, guys. Dang, I forgot what year. But at any rate, the tow truck driver just dropped it right here. Why was it towed in, JT? Long story. One of the short version of a long story is it won't go, or acts like it won't go. Like no power. Now, if I had to guess, a little four-cylinder engine. Yeah, a little typical Jeep Cherokee Latitude, something like that. But this has the Compass emblem on it. Okay, JT, stop talking so damn much. Let's figure out what's going on. Hey, all right. Usually, no, I don't like to start these up, guys, until first of all, let's take a look at something. Now, I want y'all to read this. Get a load of this, because I'm just not fully reading it. I read a little bit of it. Customer states her car drives forward, but stops at about 100 feet and starts jerking. She also states that the oil change light is permanently on. She got an oil change in April, so she changed it. I guess she reset the light. It popped up again on June. It popped up again in June. Changed it again, and nothing. Still stayed on. If the problem is not this guy can't spell or can't write or something. Well, anyway, it stalls out. Guys, I'm not starting this up yet until I find out. Y'all know how these variable valve timing engines are. Where's my damn? If there's no, in fact, let me get a rag. Yeah, I'm not even driving this damn thing in the shop because one thing for sure, variable valve timing engine, yep, 2.4 motor there. There's a small, slight history of oil consumption. So if this car burning oil, or if this car, let me see, let me talk, because they say where we at? We're in November now, April. I don't know. That's a potential 2,000-3,000 miles ago. When should you change the oil on this? Now there's an algorithm on your in your display that monitors load, things like that to determine when it's time to change your oil. A lot of people don't go by that. All right, I'm for one. All right, I got a set mileage when I change my oil. All right, let me stop talking so much. I'm not gonna even start this car. It's not looking good off the bat. Before I even, guys, do not start a car until you verify that you have oil in it. You do not want these engines to seize up on you in your possession. All the way down. And ladies and gentlemen, drum roll, please. Ta-da. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Wait a minute. And I see what I'm seeing. Wait a minute. Maybe I didn't have it all the way down right. Guys, this was towed in. I'm still outside. I haven't even. Okay, let me try this again, because maybe my hand didn't. Yeah. Okay, let me try it all the way down, sucker. It's all the way down, ladies and gentlemen. 2.4 motor air. And drum roll. Oh no. Thank goodness I didn't start this up. Now, there's nothing registering on the stick. This oil level should be way up here. I'm guessing there's still maybe a quart, enough to survive. Okay. See, I'm not going to even start it up before. I'm going to go get a quart of oil and put in here. Let's take 0W20. I'm going to go get a quart of oil and put in here and then drive it into the shop. So here's what I'm going to be looking for, guys. I don't even know if it'll start. They towed it in. But still, I ain't going to crank it until. Hear me out for a second. This multi-air engine, there's a recall on this engine. This engine has a history of oil consumption. All right. This has a brick on it. Now, I'm not in a position to explain that fully right now, but just know this and understand this. Oil level is crucial. Okay. Now, forget the fact. Now, don't forget it. This is important too, but I'm not talking about 0W20 in this engine is crucial. No, I'm talking about oil level in general is crucial. Okay, this engine is gonna have a hard time even producing compression without oil. All right, this is a brick on here. Oil pressure and oil level is needed for the valves to even open and close. You ever crank an engine that you haven't started in 8 months? Sounds like it's out of time, but in fact, the engine is still in time. It just the lifters have collapsed, especially if it's hydraulic lifters that rely on oil pressure and oil to pump up. Yeah, it's not that your timing belt broken or your timing chain broken. It's that your lifters are pumped down. You haven't started the car in a while, so it's going to take a while to build that back up. Similar in a sense. All right, I have to be on my desk to properly explain this with a fresh mind, but do not, I repeat, do not let these engines run low on oil, or you will experience extremely drivability concern, which I'm thinking is the whole problem wrong with this car. Now, where do we go from here? I got to verify that the recall's been done. Here's what the flash do. It, in essence, stop the oil consumption. And guys, I wasn't a believer until I have a 2.4 in my Cherokee, same engine. My engine was burning oil, consuming oil. I flashed it. I no longer have that problem. Now, I've heard other mechanics explain it to the point where wash down. Yes, electronically, you can control the brick and things of that nature. All right. Again, I'm in no position to explain it fully right now, but the flash update. Now, if your engine is already burning oil to the point where it's not, a flash is not going to help it, then at that point you need an engine. Before, we was replacing this engine for that concern. Now engineers have found a way to readjust what goes on the brick to prevent that. So we no longer just, we were swapping out engines left and right. Now we flash programming it. And a lot of them, 80-90% of them are successful by simply with a flash. Okay, keep in mind, guys, if you low on oil and you know you put the right amount of oil in it, it's only two ways the oil can escape an engine. One, leak, and two, burning it. All right, if this is not leaking, she said nothing about a leak. She parks inside of a garage. If this is not leaking oil, it's burning it. Where's oil gonna go? It has to be burning oil. So I'm gonna check something right quick. In fact, let me look at something right quick. And ta-da! Well. Guess what, guys? Recall W20 description: 2013 through 2019 multi vehicle 2.4 reprogramming the PCM software 1210. It was launched in 1210. Now, this is under the incomplete recall service action. What do you know? We need to flash update this computer. Okay, yes, that will help in the event this engine is burning oil, and that's why she have no oil in the vehicle. If, and I repeat, if it's not leaking, if there's no oil leak. Okay, so now, like I said, I'm not gonna start this car. I do need to get in the shop, but I'm going to get a quart of oil. So guys, it's simple. In order to fix this bad baby, I need to flash it. All right, no sense in me leaving this video open. I'm going to go up here and grab me a quart of oil, driving in the shop, and do the flash update, because that's free to the customer, guys. All right, that's all I have. I gotta go. Thanks for watching.